At the turn of the 20th century, the Champawat tiger emerged as one of the deadliest man-eaters in recorded history, claiming over 436 lives in Nepal and the Kumaon area of India. This formidable Bengal tiger story is not just a tale of predation but also a poignant narrative of human-wildlife conflict, highlighting the tensions that arise when natural habitats are encroached upon. The saga began in Nepal, where the Champawat tiger first made its presence known by attacking villagers. The frequency and brutality of these attacks forced the local population to live in fear, drastically altering their way of life. As the death toll rose, the Nepalese army intervened, but instead of capturing or killing the tiger, the effort only drove it across the border into India, where it continued its terrifying spree. Upon entering India, the tiger's attacks grew in frequency and notoriety, creating a wave of panic among the rural communities of the Kumaon region. The locals were helpless against such a stealthy and powerful predator, and the tiger seemed to strike with impunity, often in broad daylight. The terror inflicted by the tiger was so intense that many villagers refused to leave their homes, and daily activities that were crucial for their subsistence, like farming and gathering wood, were neglected. The turning point in this grim tale came when the British government, recognizing the severity of the problem, called upon Jim Corbett, a British hunter and tracker with a deep respect for wildlife and intimate knowledge of the Indian jungle. Corbett took on the challenge, driven not by the thrill of the hunt but by a desire to restore peace to the beleaguered communities. Tracking the Champawat tiger proved to be an arduous task. Corbett had to rely on his deep understanding of the jungle and the behavior of tigers. He studied the tiger's patterns and movement, which were erratic yet consistent with a predator driven by hunger and perhaps pain. It was later discovered that the tiger had 2 broken canine teeth, which may have pushed it to hunt humans, as they were easier prey than wild animals. After months of near misses and continuous tracking, Corbett finally encountered the Champawat tiger in 1907. Using a combination of bait, local knowledge, and his tracking skills, Corbett managed to draw the tiger into a situation where a confrontation was inevitable. The encounter was tense and dangerous, with Corbett facing the tiger alone in the dense forest. With a well-aimed shot, Corbett killed the tiger, bringing an end to the reign of terror it had held over the region. The death of the Champawat tiger was met with relief but also sparked a broader discussion about human and animal territories. Corbett himself became a staunch advocate for wildlife conservation, using his experiences to educate people about the importance of preserving natural habitats and understanding the creatures within them. The story of the Champawat tiger is a powerful reminder of the delicate balance between human populations and wildlife, as well as the unintended consequences of habitat destruction. It also marks the beginning of Jim Corbett's journey from hunter to conservationist, leading to his later efforts in establishing one of India's first national parks, now known as Jim Corbett National Park, a sanctuary for the very creatures he once hunted.
High number of victims. The Champawat tiger is credited with an extraordinarily high number of human kills, reportedly over 436 people. This number is one of the highest for any individual wild predator. Cross-border maneuver. After the Nepalese army intervened to stop its attacks in Nepal, the tiger simply crossed the border into India, continuing its rampage in a different country. This cross-border element of its story highlights the complexities of managing wildlife that does not recognize national boundaries. Broken canines. The tiger had broken canines, which is believed to have led it to target humans as prey, considering them easier to hunt compared to wildlife, due to its inability to take down its usual prey effectively. Massive impact on local life. The fear induced by the tiger was so profound that it significantly altered the daily lives and routines of entire villages. People were terrified to engage in everyday activities such as farming or collecting firewood, which had critical impacts on their livelihoods. Involvement of Jim Corbett. The tiger's pursuit and eventual killing were carried out by Jim Corbett, a renowned hunter who later turned into a conservationist. His transformation from a hunter to a champion of wildlife conservation, spurred by incidents like these, adds a profound twist to the tale. Catalyst for conservation. The story of the Champawat tiger indirectly contributed to the establishment of one of India's first national parks, highlighting a pivotal shift in how humans perceive and interact with wildlife.